So, how to get paid? Okay, so I use Stripe for my payment processor. And the reason I use Stripe is because it offers the buy now, pay later options. Okay. So what that is, it's the ability to add on um, Klarna, Affirm, AfterPay. I think those are the only three buy now, pay laters. You can also so as you can see, the client clicks on my link, on my Stripe link. This is the complete price of my 24-hour package. If they if they ball in and if they want to, pay it all at once, they can just put in their credit card information or debit card information, and then boom, it's there. If they need to break it up into payments, they can do any of these three. Okay. And there's other payment options you can add there too, like they can do an e-check, an electronic check, stuff like that. But no, I'm not, because what happens is if that check bounces, I'm responsible for it. Stripe is going to come back and take my money, right? So no, you either going to pay with your card in full, or you can deal with Klarna and the rest of them. Okay. Um, and the thing is, you get your money up front. So if they choose Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, you will know when you go into your Stripe dashboard. It will tell you how they paid. But if they don't pay it, that ain't got nothing to do with you. You got your money. Okay. And then another reason why I chose Stripe is because they also have, like, they integrate with so many platforms. Like I use Gumroad, they integrate with Gumroad. Like Stripe integrates with so like Calendly, all of the other things that you're going to use, calendars, I don't know, EMRs, whatever, everything else you're going to use, they integrate with Stripe. They don't really integrate with Square. And I think Square is more so like you're in person. Okay, and that's probably why Square, because no Square has the little Square that you stripe. Okay, so I think Square was more so for like face to face businesses, but we're on, so just something to think about. Okay, also here, how to get paid. You want to make sure you have a dedicated business bank account. I use Novo, and this is the link right here, Novo. If you would be so kind, if you decide to, you can sign up for Novo right now, right, with no money, $0, and use my referral, Christine Bonaventure one. And what happens is when you have $100 in your account and you've kept $100 in that account for 30 days, I get $40. And I believe you get $40 also. But then the best part about it is you get your own referral code. Okay. And then you can use your referral code for other people as well. Another way to get paid is we can use our nursing services are FSA, HSA eligible. Okay. So in the classroom, um, there is a course right here called resources. Okay. So when you click on resources, there is right here, there's a tab for FSA, HSA reimbursement. And I go into all of that, all of that, all of that. Okay. So, excuse me, you can link right here to, okay, so it brought us to the HSA store. Well, excuse me. What I want you to do is go over here and click on FSA. Okay, so HSA is the health savings, I believe. Um, the services here are all, excuse me, the services here are all reimbursable, right? So we would normally, like, if you did weight loss coaching, right? Um, if you did like I think here the only thing we can really do is probably weight loss coaching, women's health coaching. Okay. And you can do that via telehealth. Now, come over here to FSA store. So I want to show y'all something. My system is running slow. I apologize. Okay. Then we're going to click on menu. Okay. You're going to scroll all the way. You see how it says telehealth? All right. Eye care, health tech, hearing aids, insoles. And this is good for you too. This is good information for you too. So if you're still working and you still have FSA, HSA, look at all of these things that you can be using this for. Okay. So what I want to show you is come down here to where it says eligibility list. I'm going to click there. Okay. Shop eligible products or find out what's eligible. Okay. So you can either go to FSA or HSA. You can pick which one you want, right? And you can go alphabetically, but I know exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to type in nursing, hit enter, take a sip of my coffee. Okay. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Oh, wait. Oh, so I think what did I put? It's giving me products. I'm sorry, I'm supposed to go into services. Let me try this again. Come back down to eligibility list. You shop eligible products. Let me just go to N. Trying to be all fancy. Go to N. Okay, so it tells me all these things like night mouth guards, nicotine patches are eligible. No show fee by provider. Nope. Non-prescription drugs and medicine, y'all. So them over the counter meds, they're there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Nursing services eligible. Nursing services are eligible for reimbursement with a flexible spending health account, health savings account, or health reimbursement arrangement. Nursing services are not eligible with a dependent care flexible yada yada. So we click on full details. Okay. Nursing services are eligible. Expenses are ineligible for any non-medical services, house cleaning, personal services. So, I mean, every time I go to a client's home, I mean, I do little things for them, right? My ladies just had some type of surgery. So, yeah, I'm gonna wash a couple of dishes. I'm gonna load the dishwasher. I'll walk the dog if it's a friendly dog, right? I will I'll put a couple of loads in the laundry. Like I don't mind doing that. But when I am writing my invoice, right, I can't put those things on the invoice. Okay, because then they will not get reimbursed for them. I mean, you can, but they won't get reimbursed for them. Okay, so this is something that you want to be sure that your clients are aware of because that helps them a lot. And it is something that you want to make sure that you advertise on your sites. Okay. So on my site, I make sure I have it here on the first page, flexible payment options, FSA, HSA available, right? Do I have it on my services? Let me see. No, but I have a whole page right here, fees and payment. Okay. Professional nursing care made accessible with flexible payment options and FS, so they know. Okay. Boom, flexible payments for every service. Use your benefits. Why families appreciate this approach. Okay, so make sure, and then in Stripe. Oh, it's been a while since I set up my Stripe, but with my Stripe, you have to code it a certain way. Like you have to code it as a medical service or something like that. So yeah, just make sure whatever you're coding, you code it as medical. It could be general services and then actually have medical services as well. So here is this is just a little like general generic invoice template. Okay, invoice for telehealth nursing services. I just made this up. But this is what it would look like: date of service, service description, duration, amount. Okay. So this invoice is provided for the client to submit, blah, 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 blah. So you, each client would need to have their, excuse me, would need to have an invoice if they want to submit it for the FSA, HSA. Okay. So, um, one of my people that we follow each other on Instagram, they are a concierge service in New Jersey, right? They have CareCredit. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and apply for CareCredit, right? In less than 24 hours, CareCredit was like, thank you, but no thank you. It said, hi, Christine Bonaventure. Thank you for your interest in CareCredit. Unfortunately, we are not currently able to offer CareCredit to practices in the field of concierge at home services. And I just responded, okay, thank you. Because I didn't want to be like, well, what are you talking about? Like somebody else is doing it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. I don't know. And the thing is, maybe I should have asked them first before I submitted my application. But as far, so I thought CareCredit would be a great way, but no. For at-home concierge services,